Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we peek behind the curtain and make sense of big company moves. So get ready for a story about money changing hands faster than a hot potato. Today we're diving into a recent announcement from Talen Energy Corporation, a company that's clearly been busy making some significant financial maneuvers. Think of it like this, they are selling off large chunks of IS to raise a whole lot of cash. Alright, so Talen Energy Corporation, which we'll call TLN for short, has dropped some news about their finances. Basically, they've priced some big deals for their debt. That sounds complicated, but it's pretty straightforward. Imagine you need money and you borrow it from a lot of people by promising to pay them back with interest. That's what's happening here. What this filing tells us is that TLN, through its subsidiary Talen Energy Supply, or TS, has managed to sell quite a bit of what they call senior notes. We're talking about a whopping $1.4 billion worth of notes that they promised to pay back by the year 2034 with an interest rate of 6.250%. And that's not all, they've also sold another $1.29 billion worth of notes that are due in 2036 with a slightly higher interest rate of 6.500%. These are essentially loans that the company is taking out that are bundled up and sold to investors. They are calling these offerings, and the important detail is that these are private offerings, meaning they are not sold to everyone, but to a select group of investors, and importantly, they are exempt from certain registration requirements, meaning they have a simpler path to get these deals done. The closing date for these deals is expected to be the 27th of October, provided everything goes as planned. Now, the actual press release explaining this is attached as an exhibit, meaning it is an additional document included with this official filing, and it gives us the nitty-gritty on exactly what went on with this pricing. This is essentially them announcing that they have fixed the terms on these massive borrowing arrangements. When we look at the exhibit section of this report, which is where companies list all the supporting documents they are providing, the most interesting piece is Exhibit 99.1, the press release we just mentioned. This is where all the juicy details about this debt issuance are laid out. There is also Exhibit 104, but that is just the interactive data file for the cover page, and for us regular folks, it is not where the real story is. And who signed off on this important announcement, it was none other than Terry L. Nutt, the Chief Financial Officer of Talen Energy Corporation. Having the CFO sign off signifies the importance of this financial move. This is a big deal for the company as it directly impacts their financial health and their future operations. So what does this all mean for Talen Energy? Well, they are essentially raising a significant amount of capital by taking on more debt. This could be for a variety of reasons. Perhaps they need money to fund new projects to expand their operations, or maybe they are looking to refinance existing debt that has a higher interest rate. By issuing these notes, the company is signaling its ability to attract large investments from sophisticated investors who see value in TLN's future. It shows they are confident in their ability to generate enough cash to pay back these loans with interest over the next decade or so. On the flip side, taking on more debt means higher interest payments down the line and a greater financial burden. It is a balancing act every company does. They need cash to grow, and sometimes borrowing is the most effective way to get it. The fact that they are issuing notes with interest rates of over 6% indicates the cost of this borrowing. Investors are essentially demanding that much return for lending their money to TLN for a long period. Looking at this from a Warren Buffett style perspective, we want to see if this debt issuance aligns with their long-term strategy, and if the company has a solid plan to generate returns that outweigh the cost of this debt. TLN operates in the energy sector, which can be quite cyclical and capital intensive, so managing debt effectively is crucial for their survival and growth. This move suggests they are likely investing in their future growth or strengthening their financial position to navigate upcoming challenges or opportunities in the energy market. Overall, Talen Energy seems to be actively managing its financial structure to support its business objectives. This large debt offering indicates a strategic decision to secure long-term funding, presumably to fuel planned expansions or to optimize their existing debt portfolio. The key will be how effectively they deploy this capital to generate returns that comfortably cover the added interest expenses. Alright, that is our quick decode of Talen Energy. Latest financial news. What are your thoughts on this debt issuance? Do you think it's a smart move or a risky gamble for the company? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to smash that like button, it really helps us out. And subscribe to Corporate Decoder for more insights into the world of business and finance. Don't forget to join our growing community on Discord, it's linked in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Decode.